you know that most businesses can instantly and easily improve their cash flow without having to spend a whole bunch of money? Times get a bit tough, the cash crunch hits, and what do we usually do? Well, we've got to work harder, we've got to spend more money on sales and marketing and get things happening, right? Wrong. That's like being in a hole and digging faster. In this video, I'm going to show you the 6 fastest ways you can improve your cash flow without having to spend a cent. Hi there, my name is Brad Flynn and I help business owners master their cash flow, grow their profitability by understanding their numbers and giving them the confidence in their business to build a business that gives them their lifestyle and the choice that they desired. After all, isn't that why you went into business for the first place? Today, we're going to be deep diving into the cash flow strategies to help you get more cash into your bank account. You're even going to be able to use your own numbers from your business using my online web app. As we go through, you're going to see how we do this. Now, there's a link down below for you to click, or you can have the full details you'll see in the section down below. And we're going to work on these 6 strategies, step them through with your business, and at the end, you're going to be able to see exactly how much cash you're leaving on the table in your business and what to do to get it into your bank account. See, cash flow issues are a major challenge for all businesses around the world in all shapes and sizes across all industries. Because the fact of the matter is, cash is like oxygen for a human being. If you run out of oxygen, then you die. It can be very similar in your business. In fact, 80% of businesses fail every 5 years due to cash flow. So not understanding your cash flow and your numbers can actually take you out of the game of business altogether. When cash flow is tight, we have trouble paying our suppliers, paying our staff, meeting our commitments, and it causes us a whole bunch of stress, not what we went into business for. To make sure we get our cash flow back under control, we need to know what are the strategies and levers we have to pull in our business to get our bank balance rising again and our sleep hours increasing. So let's dive into our 6 fastest ways to boost your cash flow right now. First thing we need to do is get some data into the online web app for you to actually see how much cash you can make within your business. So down below, you can see the link to the web app. Click that to get started. I'm going to use the same figures that I use in most of my businesses, and it's also based on my Find Your Cash book, the standard figures that I use. So let's start to enter them in now, and we can get started straight away. So where do we get these numbers? Well, if you run a profit and loss report, what you're looking for is your total trading income, which you're going to see is this part just here. So in our business, we had 500,000. Then you're going to look for your total cost of sales, and then sliding down, you're going to be looking for your total operating expenses. Take those 3 numbers and let's plug them into our system and get things happening. All right, guys, let's set up your base case. So if you've clicked the link down below, first of all, as I said, I'm going to use the business that I always use, and the total trading income for this business is 500,000. Our total cost of sales for this business, what I usually use, is 200,000. Now, hitting tab as you're going through here, you're going to start to see these numbers are automatically populating. Now, gross profit was 300. Our gross profit percentage is 60%. Now, let's imagine we have $250,000 worth of fixed expenses in our business, and you'll see that we've got profit of 50,000 here. So once you've got that loaded in, click next, and we'll move on to our next section. So strategy number 1, seems like an obvious one, but put your prices up. But hang on a second. Who do you think is going to have the biggest problem with this? Firstly, you. You're going to have the biggest problem with this because you're not going to want to do it because you're going to be frightened you're going to lose customers. The person who's going to have the second biggest problem is going to be your pain in the neck customers, okay? And if they leave, that's okay because that's going to free us up to spend more time with our ideal clients. Now, I'm not suggesting you jack your prices up by a whole bunch, but we're just going to do a little bit at a time. This program is going to work through the 6 fastest ways, and with a little bit of a tweak in each way, you're going to see how fast we can actually get these figures and your bank balance to start to go up. So with that in mind, let's put in a conservative price increase of just 5%, okay? Nothing too big. Let's just keep it simple to start with. Once you've got that in, hit the next button. Strategy number 2 is reducing our cost of sales. Let's go back to our suppliers. And if you don't have suppliers, just leave this part blank. If you do have suppliers, we need to go back and ask for a better price. Check out this little bit of a snippet I got from one of my clients who actually did this. So this is from a client of mine from a number of years ago, Michael, and he said, "Thanks for the invite to join you, Brad. You do good work and make a real and positive difference. I enjoyed reading your book. Congrats and well done. I've implemented one of your ideas this week, and I asked one of my suppliers for better pricing, which they've given me, and from that we'll save $65,000 at current expenditure. That's exciting. Now I'm hungry to find more." Strategy 3 in our session today is reducing your operating expenses or reducing your overheads. Now, imagine this. What if you had to write a check out for all of those operating expenses that maybe are automatically coming out of your account now. I bet you'd probably be a little bit more careful with your money then. So here's the thing, our operating expenses can quite often get run out of control, and I call them like naughty little children because they start running all over the place and costing you a fortune. So let's punch in some simple numbers and see what happens. All right, now that we realize what we might be able to get back in cost of sales, let's put some figures in. So again, let's be conservative. Can we reduce our cost of sales by 5%? You can hit tab, go through the next one. What about our operating expenses, our naughty little children? Do you think we can get that to go up, down by 5%? We definitely don't want it up, we want it to go down. Once you've got those numbers in for your business, click next. Number 4, follow-ups. Let me ask you a question. What if every customer who ever bought from you was still buying from you today? What would your business look like? See, here's the thing when it comes to sales as well. 80% plus of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. So you must have a way of keeping in touch and moving your people through the progressive sales system, okay? So with that in mind, if we had a follow-up process, not only for our sales, but also our existing customers, what increase do you think we could expect to find? Let's punch some numbers in and have a look. Keeping in touch with your past customers is huge. So again, let's be conservative. What if we can get 5% more income by just following people up? Once you've got your numbers in, click next. Number 5, stop discounting. Okay, this actually kills me and I've renamed it. I've called it disprofiting because it would chew your profits out massively. And if you've seen some of my other videos when I'm talking about discounting, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It can rip the bottom line right out from under you. So let's have a look at some numbers. Disprofiting, here we go. We're going to say that on average, 10% of sales, we're giving a 10% discount on, all right? So 1 in 10 sales, we're entering a 10% discount. So what percentage of sales? 10%. What percentage of your average discount? Once you've got your numbers in that you think are best, and if you need to pause the screen, please do. Number 6, our final strategy. And this one most people don't really understand, but what we want to understand is how do we sell more of our highest margin type products or services, those ones that we make the most money on, to more people. All right, so there'll be a range of different margins within your business for different prices for different things. Find out which one whereas you make the most amount of money. Then we're going to hone in on that and go and try and sell more of that to our existing clients and to new clients who come on board. Let's take a look at the numbers. Okay, now we're going to sell more of our products or services where we make the most money. All right, so let's say 20% of our products and services that we sell is our highest margin, and we have a 40% margin on that, tabbing through the next one. And what do you think you can increase that by in the next 12 months? Let's be conservative and say 20%. Now stop, before you hit the next button, what do you think you can actually, how much extra cash do you think you might have made? All right, maybe write it down on a piece of paper. When you're ready, hit the next button. Wow. A whopping $73,500 in extra cash. That's more than the profit we made in this business alone last year. So let's quickly recap our 6 steps. We did our increased pricing, we reduced our cost of sales, we reduced our operating expenses, then we looked at our discounting, we looked at our follow-ups, and we also looked at selling more of those high margin products. So which one worked for you the best? I'd love to know. Please put your comments down below and subscribe if this has been of value to you. You've learned a bunch of stuff to help you make more money in your business. I'd love to help you more. Keep watching for our next video.